We interrupt this broadcast with some breaking news. Head of SSTH Industries, Super Sam the Ham, is holding an emergency press conference following the recent allegations. We go live to the scene now.
Thank you all for coming out tonight. Appreciate you guys taking the time to come here and hear my side of the story. Obviously this is the last thing I'd like to be doing with my day to day. My time could realistically be spent better doing anything else, but the allegations are gaining some traction, so I thought it'd be better to directly address them. I just want to make it absolutely clear that everything Snadder said, all the claims he's made, and everything he stands for are completely false, untrue, and completely fabricated. I have no idea why these allegations were made, what drove him to this, but I will not stand for it. I want to be clear that I am a man of the people, and you may have thought that he was too, but how are you to trust a man you've never even met? Again, to be absolutely clear, there was no cock sent nor received by either party. So with that said, I will take the time now to answer some of your questions. If you'd like to line up in an orderly fashion, hopefully we can get this done quickly and we can all go home and enjoy Love Island.
Sam.
You, sir, yes, yeah, you.
Have you got anything directly to say to Snadder himself?
Look, Snadder was a close friend of mine, and I do regrettably use the term was. Look, as I said in the opening statement, I don't know what drove him to these allegations. I don't know why he deemed it necessary to make such stories. But to Snadder himself at the moment, no. I have nothing to say to that man.
Sam!
Yes?
Have you had any contact with Snadder since the allegations went live?
Look, as I said earlier, this is the last thing I wanted to be doing with my evening. And, you know, I understand it's all your jobs, but, you know, it's the last place you'd want to be. And I didn't want to make this any worse than it already is. But considering he did start it, yes, I will confirm that since the allegations were made, I have had contact with Snadder, yes. He has seemed to only want to make things worse. Since the allegations, he sent me multiple messages on multiple different platforms. He's sent me quite threatening voice notes on several occasions, and as I said, I don't want to make things worse, but I am going to play these voice notes for you now. Viewer discretion is advised. These may be hard for you to hear, but these were sent to me from Snadder himself. Here's the first.
Please, Sam, Super Sam, can I have just a little soup?
And the second.
No, can I get a little soup? Voglio vedere takut.
And the last one. Thank you for your question.
Mr. Lewis?
Yeah, you again, doing a different voice?
How is this going to affect future Super Summer industry projects and plans for the future?
Look, I'd like to tell you it isn't, but I am going to obviously have to take some personal time for these allegations. You know, they don't just affect the business, they do affect me as a person, as they are directly put against me. So I have at the moment passed all planning responsibilities to my associate and co-founder. So I'll let Thomas Jones come to the stand and take that question for you. Tom, if you want to come up. Thank you for being here.
Dark times that
I've been brought here today, and I will be clear. There is no plans for Super Draft League 2 or any Pokemon related content in light of the recent allegations. There will be no more questions from me.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you. So yeah, as you can see, it's not just impacting myself. This impacts the working daily lives of multiple people, which is why I'm taking such a firm stand to make sure the truth is out there. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Lewis, please, one more, Mr. Lewis.
Yes, sir. Again.
In the past, Super Sam Ham Industries has been critiqued and called out on its lack of diversity and inclusivity. In light of these recent allegations, how...
Right, okay, let me start with that, sir. Thank you for the great question. But I would say that, again, much like the allegations we're facing today, these are just false. You know, I've always been a supporter, love women, never said otherwise. The LGBTQI plus community might as well be my family. Love every single part of it, love everyone in it, and I would not stand for anything otherwise, you know. And just to make sure these claims are addressed, I would like to call another member of the Super Sam Ham Industries team to the stand. They will be able to answer this a bit more directly for you. Thank you.
So,
You're doing amazing.
Thanks, man. It's getting hot of that. Just take a step so that I'll just let Dan deal with this one.
Dan?
let me take the stand.
Not a chance, not a chance. Yeah, no, yeah, as you can see, everyone's welcome. Look, before we take any more questions, there's just a couple of things I want to say. I just want to clear the air a bit more than I feel like I've had the chance to do. I feel like a lot of these questions have been targeted, and I haven't really had the chance to speak my mind. Look, this is a lot harder for me than you may think, because Snadder was a dear friend. I loved the man. He was, in many ways, an idol of mine. But he's lying to you all, and I want to make that very abundantly clear. There was no cock. He didn't send cock, he didn't ask for cock. He said he's messaged me. It's just blatantly untrue. As he said himself in the video, send cock, get cock. And if he'd sent cock, he would have got cock. But it was never the cards. And I know so many of you have made up your minds already, whether there be the few of you that do support me, or you that support Snadder. I know that whatever either of us say, it won't change your mind. So that's not what I'm here to do. All I ask is that you speak your truth. Either stand with Sam, or stand with Snadder. Me, a man of his word, or him, a man you barely know. I used to love, so, you know, really, thank you, everyone.
Press conference is done, no more questions, thank you.